How do you evaluate Dzedi Osman's growth from Turkey to the NBA and back to Europe?
So Cedi actually played national team with my brother, with my younger brother, and obviously he is on and off the court. He is a very brilliant and very good basketball player. You know, he played in Turkey, and then he came to America, and obviously he did a really good job with Cleveland and other teams. But his growth is amazing, actually, and now he's actually somewhere that he loves. He loves Greece. He loves Panathinaikos, and I think he's one of their best player, I believe. So I think he's just going to get better every day, and the more experience he gains, and more comfortable he's going to play. So I'm definitely excited for him. Panathinaikos definitely had a good one.
Do you think that Cedi has the mentality to lead the EuroLeague powerhouse like Panathinaikos?
I mean, they have everything they need. They have the good fan base, they have a good arena, they have a good, the sports system, and so all they have to do is just go out there and compete. I think they have everything they need, and I'm actually praying for them. I know that in 2 weeks that they're going to play against Olympiacos, and it's going to be a very fun game to watch, and I cannot wait to watch that game.
So what makes Cedi different from other Turkish players?
I think his passion and love for the game. And obviously, I'm not saying that other players don't have that. Obviously, everyone
wings.
Right. Everyone has some kind of like a passion and love for the game. But I think the level he has is definitely different. And also, like, he's the type of player that makes himself better and makes everybody else better around him. That's what makes him really special.
Could he become a franchise level player in Europe?
I hope so. I think he represents Turkey really well. He represents himself and his family really well, and I think he is. He has every tool that he needs, and he just needs to go out there and play with confidence and just go out there and have fun.
What advice would you give Cedi if he joined Panathinaikos?
If I join Panathinaikos,
yes.
What advice? Smile. You're in the best organization in Europe. Have fun. Play with confidence, and just go out there and make your teammates better and be a leader. That will be the message that I'm giving.
The second person is Omar Yurtseven. How would you describe Yurtseven's strength compared to your own playing style?
Right. So I had a really good, actually friendship with Omar, and I think he is, he has a lot of potential. He just needs to play with more confidence. I think with his rebound and ability, with the set screens, and he's a very athletic, big man. I think Cedi and Omar could be the Kobe and Shaq of Europe. I know that's a big statement, but they just need to learn to play better. And once they click, and once they feel more comfortable playing with each other, I think they could be the next Kobe and Shaq of Europe.
Is Omar ready to dominate constantly in the EuroLeague?
I think so. Like I said again, like Cedi, he has everything he needs in front of him. He just needs to go out there and just work hard. And I do definitely. I mean, he has a beautiful shot too. I definitely think that he needs to start taking more threes. And obviously, everything else he's doing perfectly fine. But I think he has a beautiful touch, beautiful shot. So he definitely needs to start taking more threes.
What part of his game must improve to reach elite European level?
I think he definitely needs to, his face-up game more. Obviously, he has a beautiful post-up game. He's back-to-basket players. He rebounds well. He's had really good screens, and he dunks everything. But I think, he definitely needs to extend his game, maybe more face-up games and maybe more threes, because that is going to, open up more space for other players. If you can shoot threes, it's going to be very, very tough to guard him. Period.
You believe that will he fit a demanding coach like Ataman?
So it's Ataman is a like I said again, he's a good coach. Not a great coach. He's a good coach, but a bad person. But I think playing under coach like Ataman, I'm actually not sure how much Omar can take, because Omar can get very nervous very quick. So like someone like Ataman needs to learn how to communicate with his players. Coaching a team is one thing, and actually being able to communicate with your players and being able to make him feel comfortable is other things. So I don't know how much Ataman is doing off the court.
Could he become one of the top Turkish big men of his generation?
That's a big statement, but I think if he works hard enough, if he do what he's supposed to do, if he take care of his body, and if he actually work on his three-point shot, yes, I believe in him.
Let's talk about Έργκιν Αταμάν.
Okay.
What's your opinion of Ataman's coaching style?
So, like I said again, I have no problem with him, coaching. And I do think that he is one of the, not the best, but he's one of the good coaches in the, EuroLeague in Europe. The only thing that he needs to work on is his mouth. He goes out there and he, challenges and the fans, and that puts a lot of pressure on the players. Obviously, I do follow Panathinaikos games a lot, but for him, it's all about him. He has a very big ego. If he wants to be, if he wants to become good to great, he needs to chill his ego. He needs to make the game about the players and winning, not about himself. And that is the one thing that whenever I have a conversation with a European player, they said Ataman is a good coach, but for him, it's all about him. And he has a big ego, and he's going to put his ego in front of the team. So for that reason, I would never want to play for a coach that has a bigger ego than sport itself.